Hello and welcome to another great episode of Zipporah and the God of our love. My name is Ibrahim Arasa, the privileged lead pastor of Harmony City Assembly. We've been following up on Zipporah and the God of our love, the story of Zipporah, Moses' wife, and how her times and her life, her seasons, and so on and so forth. Destiny had given Zipporah a prime place in life and in all time. One thing added to the other, and so on and so forth. And Moses was in Jethro's house. Nothing happened by chance. Nothing happened by chance. Both Moses and Zipporah were given great opportunities in life to do something for God. But Zipporah, because of her experiences, please refer to our beginning chapters on this. Zipporah, from her first life encounter with God, began to have issues calling Moses a husband of blood. That was actually a spite in God's face. Who did she call bloody? Moses or God? Who was bloody? Not Moses. Well, this beautiful woman, daughter of Jethro, Moses' wife, married to Moses for over 40 years. She saw another side of Moses. It's like 40 years was not enough school to stick with the husband of her life, her love. She was seeing God this time in another way. Well, not long after Moses started his responsibilities and assignment in the land of Egypt, Zipporah left. Her father brought her back. A responsible act of a man. So making sure his wife's home is calm and settled. Our focus is on Zipporah. Beautiful, but couldn't contain the God of our love. I hope you are picking some lessons. There are people that can love you, but will not love your God or your calling. They love you calm and collected, the businessman, but they don't love you a crowd person. They have what they like about you. But when you start bringing God into the equation, they are lost. Please don't be such a helper. Don't be such a woman. Look for the God of the man and get the man. Love the man and serve his God. This is important. Another person I'm going to be talking about on an entirely different stuff would be Rachel. But let's get done with Zipporah. So in our last chapter, we said there was a fight over Zipporah. Moses' siblings fought Moses. If not that Moses was a man of God and these people had encountered God, they would have used voodoo power and witchcraft to knock Moses out. It is amazing and interesting that the crowd was not fighting Moses, but it was his sibling. Yes, Miriam really had some right because she was the one who suggested to Pharaoh's daughter to cause somebody to cater for Moses. So she was way Moses' sin, way. Possibly 10, 15 years, 20 years older than Moses. She wasn't young. For you to have access to Pharaoh's daughter and speak intelligibly and convince her, wow. But she didn't know the ways of God to this extent. And God said Moses was humble. Moses was not a riffraff. Moses was anointed and didn't take decisions anyhow. To them, Moses married another woman because Zipporah was no longer in the equation. Who are you fighting and why are you fighting? How much of God do you know before you put your hands into certain matters? Be smart. Don't fall in the category of persons who just say things anyhow because you have data. You can send an email and reply on X, former Twitter and TikTok and Facebook or whatsoever. Yes, this is New Testament times, but the God of then is the God of now. What pursued Zipporah? Was he God? Yes. Zipporah didn't like God. Simple. Zipporah couldn't stand the presence of God. Simple. Wow. And she left. She didn't die. She abandoned the journey and left the man of God naked and hanging. What she was to cover, she left it. Thank God her sons didn't leave. As I bring this to a close, may God's peace be with you. May the wisdom of God operate in your life. May you be strong. In Jesus' name. Follow us on our other social media handles. All of them. Tag a friend. Share it. The Lord bless you. See you in the next chapter. Thank you.